Going live. Double check us before I double wreck us.
Yeah, I had one. It was about Bobby being inspired by a chef at a place called Uchi.
Yeah, the chef. Yeah, I've got that one. That's one of the ones I printed out. Yeah. Which that's good. I'm glad we both did the same one. That's cool. Okay, we're good. Excellent.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a place I used to deliver to. I have to look. I have to look on a map and see exactly where that's at in Austin.
Yeah.
Because somebody used to deliver to that place. Because I used to deliver to a lot of. That actually might be at this Uchi Austin.
Coochie Austin.
No, Uchi.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll tell you right away by looking at the inside of it because I'm really familiar with the inside of.
We got a guy that does stuff with us from West Virginia. Mm. His name is Coos. And so like every time, I mean, it just sounds, there's that Coos. It's like, what the?
Yeah, it sounds kind of.
It sounds rough.
I'm pretty sure he's still over here. I'm familiar with the inside.
Oh my God, get out of here.
So let's see what the outside of the building looks like. It's funny because I had to look at the outside because a lot of these restaurants I never saw anything outside the kitchen.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I used to deliver to this one. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Okay, so we're on episode 6, correct?
Yes, we're on episode 6, and yes, I have delivered wine to Gucci.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, it's right there on Lamar. Not very often, but I have delivered to them once or twice before for sure. That's cool. So it's cool that the chef that inspires Bobby is the...
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, place I've delivered to.
God almighty, could you just... What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, yeah. New season of Beavis and Butthead came out, too.
Which?
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like last week.
Okay. All right, cool. Good morning, blah, 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 blah.
Good morning.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, everybody. Welcome to BWAAA, King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike.
And I am Rusty.
Once again, he is Rusty. So we are on season 14, episode 6, Peggy's Fade Out. I'm going to tell you right now, this is one that I have not watched because I stopped at about number 4 simply because I wanted to be surprised as we go.
Is that the one we're on?
Yeah. Yeah, because the last one was a soccer one, and that was 5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
so
right.
we're all the way up to 6. So we got
there,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 5 to go. So we're literally at the halfway point here. But once we get past this, here's what we need to know. Well, no, never mind. I think we're good. Okay, so anything new? We need to cover anything?
They're still out of beer.
Are they still out of beer?
Still can't find Alamo.
Yeah.
They say sometime in September there's supposed to be another surge.
Yeah.
But we're now on the 6th day of September, and I'm waiting on it to surge.
I don't think they were even ready for the amount of stuff that came out of this show.
I'm not sure they were ready at all.
You know, they had a big blitz or whatever, but I just don't think they were ready.
The brewery is not, it's not like a massive brewery either that's doing it. You know, they're not a small brewery by like the definition of breweries, but they don't even have distributors in Houston.
Really?
They don't have a distribution network in Houston. No.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big deal. Okay, so
yeah, that's a huge deal if you're going to be a major player in the state of Texas and you don't have anything in what is not only one of the major markets in Texas, it's probably one of the major markets in the world.
Mhm.
Houston. Yeah.
Hey, you know what else came out this week? Was the paper.
Watched it.
Yeah.
Watched a lot of it.
What'd you think?
Man, that shit's funny as
I think
hell,
it's good,
dude.
right?
Hey, I never doubted it. The first episode, I was kind of like, man, it's a little slow.
Uh-huh.
But the first episode,
It was character establishment,
well,
you know?
the first episode of The Office was kind of slow too.
Absolutely.
But the fact that Oscar's in there and Oscar makes a Stanley joke, like he's talking to
Oscar
Stanley
at
on
the very
phone.
end of the first one, though,
Yeah.
where he just says nipple and this and that
and
this.
the bleep's in the wrong place.
Oh, it's so great.
And it's just like the bleep doesn't go where it's supposed to. The whole
It's
time.
actually a really good show. The
Yeah,
fact
I
that she
enjoyed it.
goes, I've got a nose for news, and then they pan over and the whole building's on fire right next to him or whatever.
Yeah. It was really good.
It's really well done.
It's I don't know. It's one of those shows again that is relatable.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they've already
buying
greenlit a
newspapers,
season
that kind
2.
of stuff. Yeah.
So
Well, they should greenlight like 8 seasons of that. That shit's hilarious.
yeah, it's
like I
it's
said,
pretty
though, I
good.
never really doubted it. So it's Greg Daniels and what's the other guy?
I don't remember what the other guy's name is, but
look it up real
it's
fast.
definitely Greg Daniels, and you can tell the writing.
Michael Coleman, that's his name. Which Michael Coleman is actually he worked on Late Night for like 7 years.
Okay.
But he did Nathan For You.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it. If you want uncomfortable comedy, Nathan For You is the way to go.
Yeah, but he.
The only thing more uncomfortable is the rehearsal.
He was one of those guys that like SCTV and stuff like that. And then
SCTV?
Yeah.
No,
his early outlets for this interest included the sketch guy. That was one of his early
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
I
was like, Jesus, that's 40 years ago.
His original, like his first job was he used to submit sketches for Mad TV. And then he got the opportunity to do improv at the Improv there in LA.
Yeah.
And he did a little bit of improv there. And then he met Todd Glass.
Todd Glass.
He's a pretty good comedian.
Todd Glass is a very good comedian. He's a good writer, too.
Yeah, sketch guy. He's a good sketch guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was on Todd's Coma, which was a sketch show. And then he did some stuff with Fred Willard. And Fred Willard, another guy.
Oh, Fred Willard.
An amazing comic actor. So that's kind of how he slid into... there's a guy named Greg Cohen that works on Mad TV. And he put Michael Coleman on to Mad TV. And then helped him get into Conan O'Brien because... Greg Cohen, he worked with him on Mad TV, and then he went to Conan, so he kind of pulled him over to
Very
Conan.
cool.
So he worked for Conan and stuff, and then after Conan, he was the head writer on Important Things with Dimitri Martin.
Oh, yeah, that's good, too.
He had a stint with Colbert.
All of that stuff is very dry humor that you're talking about.
Yeah, super dry humor.
This is not people falling down, you know.
He did that Eagle Heart.
I remember Eagle Heart.
With Chris Elliott.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he did Eagle Heart. He did a little bit of that.
Anybody who's worked with Chris Elliott is okay in my book.
Yeah, he got the opportunity to write for the Triumph Dog.
Yeah.
Man, he's worked on a lot of good stuff. Yeah, so it's not out of the realm of hilarious, but you know the best part of it, you know who his wife is? Ellie Kemp.
Oh, really? Oh, huh.
Which is Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great show, too, by the way. Kimmy Schmidt. If you've never watched Kimmy Schmidt, watch that because you talk about an unhinged show. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're pretty out there.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We are at season 14, episode 6, Peggy's Fade Out. We are at the very front black screen. The only thing it says is guitar strumming. So we are going to watch this episode and talk about it as we go. So here we go. Starting a minute ago. I like how this thing just like hangs over my head the whole time.
This episode is Bill Lyons and Black Barbers.
Oh, then I have seen this one. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the one. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. Bam. Oh, yeah. This is the one where we get Minute a Zen with men. And then below it, you got your little paid promotion by Selling Arlen with the former F Buddies. I guess current F Buddies also. Men with a Lifestyle blog. Peggy, unsubscribe. She got her letter from the budget. And wait, who'd she send it to? Saudi Arabian. So she thought that would be the same thing as a 2-year master's. And now Hank's watching the Property Twins, which I'm assuming is like the yeah. No, it's like those two guys on HGTV, those two brothers, the twins. She's leaving it behind. No more academia for her. Ooh, a home cinema. I don't think Bobby's room is big enough for a home cinema. You know, it does to me make total sense that Hank says, you know, I'll only watch movies when Hollywood starts making stuff for us again, like Forrest Gump. Like he's got such reverence in his voice for Forrest Gump. Oh, it's a great movie, and I understand.
Book is really outlandish.
Yeah.
So the book is written by a guy named Winston Groom, and he even wrote a sequel to not King of the Hill.
Forrest Gump.
He even wrote a sequel to Forrest Gump. So there is a book.
That one.
You that don't know, that one's even worse.
That one was all teed up to be a movie.
Yeah.
And the financing fell through.
Yeah, that and it just the Zemeckis, the original director of the
Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
But he did Forrest Gump too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I believe so.
I think he is.
Robert Zemeckis, great director.
My mic is
Uh
out.
oh.
Hello.
Where are you at?
How long have I been out for? That's the problem.
Let's see. Hello from mid-vacation. Also, I think Rusty's mic is out. Let's see. Let's do this. Hang on one second, guys. We're gonna troubleshoot something real quick. Hold up. Go into your little settings down there on the screen. Oh, it wasn't. It's not showing on the board.
I had to hit the mute and unmute.
Oh, okay.
They should be able to hear me now, but I don't know how long.
Yeah, double check and make sure. Hey, Propane Man 9, and I was in the box. Hello. Can y'all double check us and make sure?
Yo. Okay. Whoa.
Okay.
That might be a little too much.
Come on,
there we
go. Somebody.
You know,
I spent all morning trying to get one of our shows over to it says sounds good. Thanks, Propane. One of our shows over to Channel 10. So they're over there doing a live show from 365 now. It's a pregame for the Baylor game.
For the Baylor game today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're good now. Everybody says you're good.
I
was in box, can hear you. Propane Man can hear you. Okay. So she's zooming into an exciting new world of working, I guess. I don't know. It is. See, I've always felt that way too. Like change your kid's room into something else.
Yeah, that is kind of sad.
It's kind of weird. Silly dreams of being on TV and making bad jokes all day. And now here he is making YouTube content.
Making YouTube content, which is good. He should make YouTube content. Bobby is perfect for YouTube.
He wants to be the next king of the grill. Oh, this has that joke in it that I love so much. Because they start talking about King of the Grill and how it was canceled before it should have been. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got rats jumping on his steaks. He's chasing the rats around. Up, here they come. Here comes Ted Wasada, who doesn't sound like this anymore.
No, he doesn't. He sounds way different.
He's just carrying around a gun with him. He's don't shoot it, and he has to put it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
That's good news because this comes out of Chain's budget, and he's totaled his WRX. Chain's a chunk in this, isn't he?
He is.
Jackass.
He is a jackass. He was even worse. I feel like he's
thanks.
even worse now than he ever has been. He was even worse now than he was in the original series.
Black Ant. Good to see you. On my way to buy some collectibles. Oh, okay. All right. Get some good stuff. Here we go. A Texas cooking show that Fox stupidly canceled 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, that show. They're bringing it back. There's a little bit of an inside joke there, I would say.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good joke. They're always looking for more money. Nobody wants to see anybody like you.
No, nobody
on
wants to see
TV.
anybody like you
That's
on TV.
insane,
That is
man.
insane.
What a dick. God, that guy's a dick.
He is a dick. I think people want more relatable. I think people are less like. Go ahead, pause real fast. I think more people for like reality TV. I know we still get a lot of like
Morning, Michael.
the most attractive of the attractive people, but I think we're in an era where people want to see more of. It's the reason why I
Normal
think like
people.
I think it's why streamers do so good because for all intents and purposes they're more relatable than
I watch a butt ton of
a lot of
YouTube
stuff.
now, and I'm on a lot of streamers all of a sudden. Jam Lab, which is this kid that does weird stuff, and it's not weird. It's just he's just talking about different things, and he's like I think he goes to school for computer programming.
Oh, okay.
And but he's got a very analytical approach on things.
Yeah.
So Jam Lab, I watch a lot of. Kit Boga, who is one of the scammer baiters. You know, he does a lot of
those
that
are
stuff.
fun. The
But he's
scammer
very
baiters are
good.
fun.
If you've ever seen the guy who wears the dark aviator shades while he's on, that's him. And then I watch Scammer Payback and a couple other things. Of course, Daily Dose of Internet. You know,
Yeah, no, I watch.
but that's all regular people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some
like,
of the
to
stuff
your
that I
point.
watch is super. It might even be more regular than that. Like I watched this one guy. I can't remember their YouTube names. I'm not very good with remembering people's specific names.
Yep.
But there's this one guy. It's just he repairs antique watches for people.
Ooh.
So like say you have a watch from
What's
your
up, Trey?
great grandpa that doesn't work. What's up, Trey Alberson? Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo.
But he
Yo.
repairs watches, and there's another one that I watch where a guy goes out in the fields and just finds random vehicles in fields that haven't ran, or
fix them
whether it's a bulldozer or whatever, he'll go through and be like, this is a 1931 Katsumusa bulldozer, and he'll go out there and he'll go through the whole process of what it takes for him to troubleshoot it to get it to run. Or a lot of the videos they use the title this 45-year-old Chevy doesn't run.
Right.
Can I drive it home?
Right.
And
it's always a picture on
that
the
kind of
thumbnail
thing.
of somebody going.
Yeah, something like that.
With a big outline around them.
I like watching mechanical things, like people repair things.
Sure.
And there's a lot of blue collar, like regular guys, and some of it is really like specific.
It's like those guys that say, you got
old
any biscuits in
lawnmower.
there?
This guy took like a lawnmower from the 30s and got it working again.
Yeah.
And just stuff like that, where
you're
they
watching
take
Real Life Sling Blade, is what
old
you're watching.
stuff. Yeah, Real Life Sling Blade. Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, ain't got no gas in it.
All right, here we go. So we got the guys out in the alley. Oh, Bill's got to go see his brand new friends. Anytime Bill
With
tells
his
you he's got
friends.
plans with anybody, you know something's up.
Something is probably
Lucas,
a miss
Isaiah,
for sure.
and Ernie. And see, so of course the guys think that all this is made up. Here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
Wasn't he in bed as a giant fat guy for a long time?
Oh, he was. Yeah, they got him up out of that bed pretty quick.
How do you make friends?
Well, I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have been as entertaining laying on his back.
Right, but I'm saying, how did he make friends with these guys if he was on his back the whole time?
Well, he's a barber.
Yeah.
He's a barber.
Yeah.
He wasn't on his back for the whole. I mean, you
How
don't.
long does it take you to get that big?
It takes a while. It's not. I don't even.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
I don't believe. I don't believe that Bill became a 500, 600 pound life guy overnight.
Yeah.
It was probably a Hank's been gone for a decade probably.
Right.
So it was probably a 5, 6, 7, 8 year process. Well, he's a barber. He's a barber.
Okay.
Think of how many. Well, that's the thing is if
Trey said it was only during COVID.
Oh, during COVID. Well, what if somebody that he served with?
That.
What if it was a friend of his that he served with or something? That's how he got in with this group of. I mean, I don't know. I'm just.
Who knows?
I'm kind of stretching just to try to figure it out, but I feel like he made these friends because he's a barber. It's just like a barber. They're just barbers that know each other.
Hey, he took the weight off in like a day, so I guess he could have gained it pretty quick too. Yep, I guess you're probably right. And the other thing that
I think just barbers.
The other
know
thing
each
I'm
other.
not giving credit to is this. It's a cartoon, so that could be it also. All right, so he's got to go get fixed up.
We try to
doesn't want his friends.
We try to dig a little dive, deeper, dig deeper.
He says his friends doesn't want him coming in looking all low rent.
Hey,
See, and here's the thing, like they're saying
not
none
real.
of the friends are real. They're not real. The entire time you were gone. They're thinking they're going to have an intervention for him.
The old intervention.
Even if they're fake, I cannot live in a world where Bill has more friends than me. He says.
Yeah, I screwed up too. I didn't hit record.
On what?
The soundboard.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
We'll take what we got here. Oh, you can do it now if you want to.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
fault.
that's fine.
Nah,
Nah,
I
you're
just
okay.
it's not a habit.
We're still
so I
going out here.
forget.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Dale is a terrible friend, Trey. You're right.
Yeah, Dale's horrible. He's not somebody I want to be my friend. He can be your friend, Trey, but he's not gonna be my friend. I wouldn't even let him ride in my car. He would have to walk wherever he was going. Like, nah, but I can't even give you a ride, dog. I'm sorry.
He said he said that if you were an R&B singer, you'd be called the Weekday. That's because he's saying that's how.
Hey, I like that. That's
how,
good. The weekend, yeah, I like that.
That's how plain Bobby is.
Really
how
relevant
nice Bobby
jokes.
is.
Well, that's one thing I
He'd
liked
be the
about the
weekday.
paper too. I got to interject with the paper because it was so good and it's
Yeah.
relatable because it's
Yeah.
the same creator. That's one thing I liked about that is there's one episode.
That's what I'm
with
doing today. I'm
that-
watching the rest of those.
Yeah. With that, I hope to not spoil it for you, but if I
Yeah.
do, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
There's one episode with the Esmeralda chick.
Yeah.
And
She's an ass.
she is. She's
oh,
horrible.
Boy.
She's great. I love her.
Yeah.
She's probably my favorite.
I like the stupid guy also.
I like Stupid Guy too, but she's probably my favorite. Or the All News or whatever it is, the
Yeah.
Other News,
Uh-huh.
yeah, All Other News. But no, there's one episode with that Esmeralda chick
He's
and
an
what she
idiot,
does.
but he's a
Yeah, this
great
is a
photographer.
spoiler for anybody. If you don't want to hear it,
Yeah.
go ahead and
Stick
live
your paper fingers in your paper ears.
live with
while we
yourself
talk
or
about the
don't.
paper.
But so there's like this blog
Mhm.
of this kid in high school, and
Okay.
have you seen this episode yet?
No,
okay.
yeah, but you're fine.
Well, there's a blog, and there's like this kid in high school, and the main character puts I can't remember
Yeah,
the guy's
came out
name, but
Thursday.
whatever the
I was in
the
a box.
redheaded guy that looks like Conan O'Brien,
Yeah.
that guy leaves a comment on it, like
Uh-huh.
kind of saying, we're better than you, kind
Yeah,
of thing.
Gotcha.
And the kid then puts out an article on his blog. Local editor-in-chief berates teenager on his blog thing. Well, she gets on a video call with him and tries to get
With
him
the kid?
Yeah, with the kid. She does, the Esmeralda chick, and she wants him to come on to the local news and do their online, like help their online thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, my sexy online website and doing all this stuff.
Sure.
And then that's what he said. He goes, editor from local newspaper wants to make sexy website with young teen kind of thing on his blog. And it was just hilarious.
That's funny. All right. So Dale is there ready to extract the rats. He is in the kitchen. I hate how he puts his cigarette out on his rubber gloves.
Yeah, it's
Paper
kinda
worth
wild.
watching. Yes, I liked it a lot. It was very good, and I'm a huge Office fan.
No, they didn't try to capture the magic of the other show. That's what's
Mm.
great about it. They didn't.
Yeah.
There was zero. I did not feel that's what they were trying to do. I was afraid of myself of that too, but it didn't feel that way.
So Dale's setting up his kind of Rube Goldberg rat trap here.
Yeah.
He's got a piece of wood with a rice ball on the end of it that when the rat goes out onto it, it'll fall into the trash can.
And the theory is it won't be able to jump 6 feet in the air and out of that trash can.
And here's old Joseph working on the side of the road, which, it really fits, to be honest with you. He's outside.
Just a blue collar guy.
Well, it's kind of an Office Space tie-in,
Yeah. I always saw him as a blue collar guy anyway. I never saw him as anything less than blue collar.
I like how he's out just testing batteries in the garage. He's got one of those giant battery testers you used to buy at Radio Shack or whatever.
Yeah.
Wimitanya, Artie.
Wimitanya, Artie. I revived the
North
laptop.
Garland to
I
hang
got a
with his
charger for the
boys.
laptop. We revived Artie's laptop. It's almost out of date. It won't update anymore. I think I'm on my last update.
Hank's afraid that Bill has fallen off the reality wagon. Here goes Bill. And
I wonder if this is one of those interstitials or whatever you call it that guy made.
oh, I don't know, maybe.
How you say
Interstitials.
Interstitial, yeah.
All right, Dale is watching the rat defeat his trap.
I love the technology.
Uh-huh.
I love the use of technology. What do we got down there? Farm
Farm
dog
dog food. Yeah. So he's just throwing dog food on the floor of the kitchen of the restaurant. Oh, now he's going to build a robot rat.
The Judas rat.
So you got to release a second.
So you're going to release another
rat.
He does not like that idea, though. Bobby is really skeptical here. He said you're going to put a rat to fight my rat problem.
Prototype drawings. He just got an Apple Watch on a rat.
Yes, he did.
But it also looks like it's got little dynamites on it.
And he's got a jetpack. He looks like we get jetpack rat before GTA 6.
So he releases a second rat with an Apple Watch and some little dynamites on it. And he's going to track him so he can get both rats. So now because Joseph saw Chain kissing another girl, he's having a serious conversation with Connie about the fact that he's cheating.
And this is where he finds out about the weird monogamy.
It's technically impossible for him to be cheating. Open relationship. That is so frightening to me. An open relationship like that, I can't.
Hey, you know what? I've only got 2 ears. I don't know how much bitching one man can listen to.
Bill's coming out of the drive. He says, "Remember, Dale released a mongoose to catch Chuck Mangione." That's true.
He did. Rest in peace to the legend, Chuck Mangione.
He's checking
one out for the homie, some Milo Sweetie.
He's checking on Bill, but he realizes that Bill actually might have friends. It was Brian. Brian told me to call his cousin Lucas.
He explains how. He explains.
Okay.
There's a reasoning.
Because it makes sense that Brian, being black, would have a black cousin.
I thought they mentioned why. Yeah, that would make sense.
Spiraled into depression. Hank brought him out of it. Okay, well, he explained the whole damn thing. I'm sorry. I spoke prematurely.
Yeah, I couldn't remember either, to be honest with you.
Because he said he spiraled, and then Hank pulled him out of it, and then he went back. Hank is hella wrong for following Bill like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But he really did think Bill was just making it all up.
But he's allowed to. We'll give him some grace.
Yeah. Hank Hill, propane and propane accessories, retired.
Yeah.
Lucas's shop. You know, now the story starts unraveling.
Now things start to make a little more sense.
He's saying that Hank was the fat one.
Hank is the fat one.
And then he took Oprah Zempic. So anything wrong with you? Did you see the handshake and the chest bump?
Yeah.
Hank actually did it.
Well, I think he forced it.
Yeah, but
rewinded it real quick.
I'm saying Hank did it.
Well, I don't think Hank had a choice. Let's look at that again. I think Hank, let's go ahead and watch the slow-mo replay on that.
All right, here we go. Isaiah Myers.
See, he forced it.
He
Hank forces
was a little
him.
Uncomfortable.
Hank was like, his arm was like, where I don't know what to do.
Artie's got a good point here. He says if Hank didn't follow Bill around on occasion, Bill had been dead years ago.
It's like when your dog gets out. You know he's capable of surviving, but you have to check on him just to make sure he's good.
You gonna be okay around all these scissors and these sharp ass instruments?
Is that what he asked?
Because he's told him that Hank tried to kill himself.
Oh, he's telling he made Hank to be him.
All the things that Bill went through.
Yeah, that's his therapy.
He just assigned to Hank. Yeah,
that's his therapy. Very therapeutic. Putting all your weird idiosyncrasies onto somebody else.
Number one, they call him BD, and then they
Bill
said
Dauterive.
They said they didn't.
BD.
They didn't say anything about his friend leaving the house. Finally, loneliness, depression. He helped him get through all of it.
BD is also a go ahead and pause it real quick.
Yeah.
BD is also an acronym for a major street gang in Chicago known as the Black Disciples, which was formerly known as the Black Gangster Disciple Nation, founded by David, a.k.a. King David Barksdale, which was a rival gang of the Gangster Disciples.
Okay. I can't imagine those are the only two things that BD stands for, though. Because I thought big member is what I thought. It's the first thing I thought of.
Big dong.
Big dong. He did come down here to hang out with
It
his
also
friends.
could stand for Becton Dickinson,
He's
which
dropping
is a health
money
company.
on the floor for
So there you go.
Hank.
Becton Dickinson Biosciences.
Boy, he is
Yeah, he's something else.
the Treves.
Big dangle do.
Big, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
He's got Peggy in a swimsuit. And we get a patented. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
I think that would be cool for an intro if we could get like 100 random people to send us an
To say
audio
bois?
clip of saying bois.
Oh hell yeah! Any of you guys want to send us a bois? Send us a bois.
Yeah.
Bill's down with the culture. Dale calls himself the Big D.
Bill's down with the culture? No, definitely.
The Big D. God, he gave him all of his problems.
I don't know, Trey. Is Bill invited to the cookout, Trey?
God almighty. Poor Hank. Why does Bill love Peggy so much? What is the deal with that?
You know what I think it is? Pause it real fast. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I give you my quick my theory on that. I think the reason why Bill is so enamored with Peggy is because there's never been a woman in his life, maybe other than maybe a maternal figure, but you never really hear anything about Bill's mom. I don't think. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't ever really hear much about Bill's mother or anything like that.
Yeah.
So Bill might actually attach to Peggy because she is like this really maternal figure, not just for Bobby in a sense, but he saw him kind of take Luann underneath her wing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he sees her as just like it's like this weird mom thing that he's got, like this thing that he's missing in his life.
Been kind to him on occasion.
Yeah, and kind to him, and he's one of those people that thinks he doesn't deserve kindness. And I feel like sometimes when you treat people that that might not think they deserve kindness or humanity, I feel like sometimes that they might misconstrue that sometimes as something else. And I think that I don't think that he maybe thought that Peggy liked him romantically just because she was nice to him. I don't think that, but I feel like that's where some of his feelings come from, is his deep-seated insecurity in himself. So anytime that anybody shows him like any type of grace, Peggy's like, he kind of became attached to Peggy through that. Maybe she's like the only positive woman around him.
I was in a box that I always kind of took it as it's not necessarily Peggy he's obsessed with, but Hank. And that could very well be. Maybe he wants to
what
be
Hank has. Maybe
he wants to be Hank. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's a good
too.
take.
That's
on
a little
it too.
deeper though. That's a little deeper than even what I went. But that's definitely
no. They're both good theories though.
That's definitely a really good theory. He wants to be Hank so damn bad he can't see straight, so he kind of like obsesses over everything that Hank has.
It's half a commandment short of adultery. Half a commandment. Artie says, yeah, Peggy's like his mom, and if she wore push-up bras, she'd have a body that just won't quit. God,
yo.
So he's asking Hank to please not blow his cover. And Hank's like, you started it, you got to end it. Am I going to have to kick your ass, BD? Love of a good woman. He is not married to Peggy.
He's not.
All right, we're back.
I can't believe he would even say that, though. That's even crazy to say.
Yeah. This little B story here about the chain relationship is not as strong as the rat.
Nah, it's not. The rat one's hilarious. Yeah. This one's real weak.
But I understand that you have to explain what their actual relationship is and things like that. I'm glad they didn't spend more time on it.
Yeah, you got to explain it to get to their part. You know what I mean? I don't want to go too far.
They have pre-approved lists of people they can be with. Slut shaming. She's gonna fuck. She's gonna fuck a whole frat.
Yeah,
just said that's pretty rough.
That is rough.
Electrical and mechanical engineering. She's very sharp.
She is a very intelligent human being.
See, and that's the thing with Bobby. Like, he's going to fall in love. He's not going to fall in lust.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Bobby's going to hit.
Bobby's a lover, not a fighter, man. He's a lover, not a fighter.
One really good girlfriend, and that's the one he's going to want.
I think Bobby could go out there and do that thing though. But I think Bobby would be somebody that would catch feelings a little
Trey
too
says before the
instantaneous.
downfall, in a way, Bill was Hank in high school. Yeah, pretty close.
No, I think Bill was cooler than Hank in high school. I think you're on the right path, Trey, but I think Bill was that dude in high school, and Hank and everybody else was kind of like his latch-ons. That's what I think. I think that Hank was a nerd ass dude, and Bill had that long flowing hair, and I think he was the cool. What's cooler, a running back or whatever the hell Hank was?
Now he is.
Come
now
on.
Dale is introducing Sexy Rat.
Pause it real fast.
Yeah.
Be for real though. What's more popular? Like if you think of like a high school football position, whatever. What did Hank even play? Hey, what position? He was.
I think it was an offensive lineman.
He was like an offensive lineman or something like that. So you got to think about it like whenever you're thinking of all-star athletes and the popular, that guy in school, it's going to be the star player on a football team, especially in their era. It's not so cut and dry in 2025, and I've noticed that with my son and like how he interacts and everybody interacts and watching how they all kind of navigate school these days. Those social lines are a lot more blurred because of social media.
Trey and Michael both say that Hank was a running back.
Hank was a running back?
Yeah.
How was Hank the running back?
Bill
Dozer was Bill Dozer.
The blocker. Bill was an offensive
lineman, he was the Bill Dozer. No, because the whole episode about the touchdown thing.
I don't know.
So Hank
Artie had a good point here, though. Random take. Now that Bill was an offensive lineman. Bobby's older. He looks exactly like Cotton. No way Bill is his father. Yeah, I guess you put that to we put that to rest now at this point, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It says Bill Dozer, offensive lineman.
He was a fullback. He was a center and a fullback.
Hank was running back.
Because he set the school record for touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he set the school record for touchdowns. So he had the school record for touchdowns. So.
Okay. Well, that makes total sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I always thought that Bill, like in the high school, Bill.
About the Arlen football team.
I haven't either. We need to do a whole episode about that. I think that'd be good.
Just the football team.
Like, I could compile all the information I could find out about like Arlen High and high school and all the references.
We should simulate a game between Arlen High and Belton.
We could do that on Madden.
We either do that or we just go on chat and have it simulate a game.
Oh, like ChatGPT.
That's what I'm saying. We just simulate a game between Arlen High and Belton.
Yeah, you could do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be kind of fun. All right, so he's introducing Sexy Rat now into the kitchen. Bobby's like, I don't think I'm going to need your services anymore.
No, Bill was the guy that you played.
God, she's still with the trophies.
If he could play fullback, you plug him into that position for sure on fantasy.
She said, you threatened to kick his ass, right?
Yeah. I'm actually going to get ChatGPT to do that right now. I think that'd be funny.
Oh, see, Peggy's all thrilled now. I just love, there's two things that I loved about that scene right there. One, the trophy still has Peggy's name taped over Hank's, right? Because
that's cute, though. That's cute.
Year.
Yeah, I like that. I like that little touch.
And then they also have the footprints thing on their wall. I was walking in the sand and I looked down and there were only there were two sets of footprints or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Look, see, it's up on the wall there.
Yeah, the footprint one. Yeah,
that's the one that everyone's grandmother had.
There was a joke. I can't remember. I wish I knew the whole joke, but there was somebody on Kill Tony a couple weeks ago, I think, and they were like, "Yeah, I was strung out on drugs or something like that, and I kept looking for footprints, and I said the only footprint I could see were my own." And it was a really good joke, but it was about how there was no fucking footprints or something like that.
Yeah. Artie says the trophy says Mrs. Hank Hill. Yeah, I get you. But she's got the Mrs. Hank taped up, and she just put Peggy over it. I really like Peggy this season. She doesn't have a ton of screen time, but so many of her scenes hit. Yeah, you're right, Michael. She is best in short doses. All right, so he's trying to tell her, but she got a little thrilled because everybody else thinks she's great. He is, I bet Black Barbershop Petty is leading an exciting life. He says Black Barbershop Peggy.
Yeah, we got a take here from Michael. He says, I really like Peggy this season. She doesn't have a ton of screen time, but so many of her scenes just hit good. You're right. I agree.
She said, You can't freak out every time another man pretends I'm his wife.
Yeah. That is insane to tell somebody.
That is an insane thing to think about yourself. So now she has to go talk to him because he's right. She is the only one that can break it up.
Yeah.
Bup. So see, she's more worried about who is this fictional Peggy that you've made up and how great am I?
Yeah.
University of Texas, tenured humanities professor. The fuck is a vice dean? Hashtag ego Peggy. Yep. She would never climb the Guadalupe Peak.
No, she wouldn't.
She goes, but Black Barbershop Peggy would.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Now he's asking for favors. So he's asking her to go to the barbershop with him. Ooh. Bill, it's fun to pretend here in the driveway.
He's
Bill
going
kissing his
too
hand
far.
in front of you. Oof. Yeah, that brought her back to reality.
Real
Yeah,
quick.
she's like, hey,
she wasn't feeling that.
Uh-uh.
That shut that shit down so fast.
So Bobby's still filming this stuff for King of the Grill. Goes into the kitchen, and guess what? More rats. God dang rats. Oh, this is where he meets the vegan, right?
Yep.
She's out in the
Yeah,
alley
vegan.
going through the dumpster. That's a big-ass crystal around her neck. Big
a
old
really
crystal.
big one. Yeah. I like her, though. She's fun.
Artisan soaps and gels. She got Crocs on, skirt, tied up shirt. She got her nose ring.
She told them that they have the best grease in the area.
Yeah. Willow. But you know,
Some rice wine.
This is honestly exactly what Bobby needs. He needs an outside person that's not been in his life since he was a tiny child, and somebody who thinks a little bit differently than him to sit down and talk to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he just needs that. He doesn't get real worldly.
No, he doesn't. No,
I
not
like
usually.
Willow. Bobby should have stayed with her. Yeah,
I like her too.
I agree. So now Bill's having a funeral at his house.
That's insane. Like, Bill is crazy. After this, I don't know why they didn't Baker act him. They should have Baker act his ass and got him locked up.
He is. He said, see, Hank's still saying that you should have said you divorced her, but she died. He's got pictures of her. He's got flowers out. Good Lord. You killed off my wife? Well, yes. If there's a black funeral, everybody's eating.
Oh, everybody's eating. Yeah, no, there's always going to be food.
Hispanic also.
Yeah,
Baptist.
definitely. Food for sure. Korean.
Just
everybody
just
but
funerals.
white folks. White folks don't give a fuck. You go to the Golden Corral after somebody dies.
Well, no, white folks will bring stuff to your house. They just don't want to stay.
Yeah, not in the world that I grew up in.
Bring you a casserole.
Everybody be like, all right, they died. Where are we eating at? IHOP, Denny's,
IHOP,
Waffle House.
I wish we had a Waffle House.
We do. Building them one in Hillsboro right now.
I really need one of those.
They put one in Hillsboro. That's close enough.
Are they?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
We need to go up there and record an episode sitting down and eating.
He's giving Peggy credit for him being so self-assured. Goddamn, Hank, what do you want? Yep. Boggle tournaments, beauty pageants. Peggy's just out there listening to the whole thing, which is really creepy to me. Like, you're out there listening to your own eulogy,
No, I don't like
basically.
that one.
Oh, boy. I really hate this one picture of Peggy in a vest. She looks like she's doing this, like where she's got her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah.
See, she's all happy because he's talking about her. Oh, boy. boy. Stephen Root's just the best.
He is. He's awesome. I love Stephen Root. This right here is just a great episode for like Stephen Root for sure. Like he gets to really walk and stretch his
Artie
legs a
says
little
at
bit.
least if she's dead, if he can pull it off, it's over. If they divorce, he'd keep. That's true. That's true, Artie. That's a good point. Bobby's waking up in his bed after being super drunk. And Willow is out, or she's sleeping in the bathtub. Get a knock on the door. Of course, it's Connie, because why wouldn't it be? So here's the one thing about Connie here.
Yeah.
She assumes that there's no way, and she doesn't even think about the fact that Bobby could have somebody over.
True.
And
this is hilarious to me because it's almost like a hypocritical type thing.
It is.
She wants Bobby when she gets over there to be
That's
Bobby
exactly
by
right.
himself, and in her mind, she's expecting that Bobby's not going to have anything.
That's right.
And that's kind of fucked up on Connie's part
She only
because
wants
Connie,
Bobby when she wants Bobby.
she only wants Bobby, but not only that, she knows that Bobby. She knows who Bobby is and knows what Bobby's capable of.
Yeah.
Bobby wooed her at one point,
Mhm.
and she's supposedly like this really intelligent, beautiful woman now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, like, if Bobby could pull a beautiful, intelligent woman like Connie, what's going to stop him from pulling anybody else? And that's the mentality she should think with, but she doesn't. She thinks, "Oh, I'm the only one," like Jenny and Hank and Forrest.
Two episodes ago, he was pulling the girl at the
Yeah.
karaoke.
That's what he's expecting her, though. He's expecting the same way Jenny always pulled up on Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
She always was expecting nobody to be there. Nobody ever was because of how he felt about her.
Yeah.
But you can't expect everybody to be as dumb as Forrest Gump.
That's true. That's true. She likes Bobby to be monogamous while she plays Polly. Yep. That's true. It's absolutely true. All right, so they're letting Connie in. God, Joseph is dumb. I don't like the fact that she calls it E&M. Makes me feel weird. Don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I could be into ethical non-monogamy too, if you ever want to.
Yeah.
They made Connie a bitch in this episode. Yeah, kind of. She kind of is.
Yeah, they make her unappealing for sure.
Yeah. I wrote my number on the tub and lipstick. Oh, poor Willow. She has a serious, like, Texas accent.
She does. I want to know what the voice actress is, actually. I'm about to look that up real fast.
Well, now the two meet. See, Bobby's like, yeah, I think it'd be fine. Michael says, I think Connie really wants to be friends. This is where she has to confront she might want more. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, she's got to confront that. I like how they kind of address that situation, honestly, to be truthful with you.
Well, basically, Willow's saying E&M's bullshit.
I have never heard of the actress that plays the voice of her.
What's her name?
Never heard of her. Allegra Edwards.
Allegra. Great for allergies.
She apparently has played in the anthology series Briar Patch on the USA Network. Didn't know they were still going. And then she was on some comedy called Upload on Amazon Prime.
Uploaded?
No, it's called Upload.
Yeah, that's Greg Daniels' show. That's a Greg Daniels show. That's why she's hooked into this.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why she's. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But she's originally from Denver.
Yeah, I like that too, Michael.
Yeah, apparently she's from Denver. She has appeared in episodes of, which is also a King of the Hill thing, I think, right? No, it's not. She's been on New Girl, Friends from College, The Mindy Project, Orange is the New Black.
New Girl.
She's been on episodes.
Oh, okay. Just sprinkled.
Sprinkled. Yeah. Modern Family, New Girl, Friends from College, The Mindy Project, Orange is the New Black, Ghosts.
Those are all fairly good shows.
Sandy Wexler. And now she plays Willow.
That's an old school like sitcom. Watch Ghosts, but don't watch the American version. Watch the British version.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I've been reading Batman The Long Halloween.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Man, that is a really good one. Like, I wasn't really a comic book kid, but I've been reading a lot of comic books as an adult. And I wish they would animate that. They need to have that animated.
We're thinking we just got a sponsorship from Nighthawk TV dinners for Bros, Foes, and Heroes. Which is really weird. It's an odd one.
That's cool.
We're gonna make a video on Monday where he has to explain something comic booky to me in the 4 minutes it takes for my Nighthawk to heat up. Which
Are
is
you
a
gonna-
good video, man.
Are you
Come
gonna
on.
eat it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I like Nighthawks. Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah.
They're in Texas.
Nighthawk.
They're out of Texas.
That's crazy. You need to
It's
see if
like
they want to.
Bonham or
You need to see if they
somewhere.
want to sponsor us too.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
a super Texas podcast.
I'd love to have Nighthawk
That'd be
dinners
cool.
on. That'd be great.
I'd eat.
We hit up Nighthawk, Kool-Aid, Flavor Aid, all the pops, all the things like that.
Hush is Batman, right?
Yeah, Hush is good too. Hush
I've never
is
read
very
that
good.
one. I'll check that out too. Well, I've been on Internet Archive real heavy. As usual, I'm an Internet Archive user, and that's where I've been finding a lot of these comics that I've
The
been
thing I
reading.
like about Willow here is
they got
the
it on
last
there.
thing she tells Bobby on the way out.
I got it locked in.
The last thing she tells Bobby on the way out, she's like, listen, I thought it was really sweet, that story you told about grilling with your dad, and that's why you're doing what you do and stuff. She goes, you should include that on your audition tape for King of the Grill.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
I mean, she didn't have to say any of that stuff, and that's really nice of her. So she obviously kind of likes Bobby.
I think she does like Bobby, and I think how Bobby kind of does her is kind of fucked up.
So Bobby's like, you want to just stay and hang out? Because they can all be friends. What? Hang on. Oh, Joseph is out there smoking out on the balcony. I was like, why is he
Yeah,
smoking?
Joseph's smoking.
Now
Got
cookies
one
being
lit.
delivered, but it's next door. See, that's something they never see. Because Connie had these cookies delivered that say you're not E&M material because you're husband material. They went to the wrong place. He caught the rats, though. Mrs. Sexy Rat was in heat. Ooh. Three-way rats. They were fighting with each other, so he just picked them up. And, of course, Dale's still in the ceiling. That's it, gentlemen, ladies, others.
And don't forget, we do another episode after this. So if you're listening to this right now on our YouTube, go ahead and hang out. And yeah.
Season 14, episode 6, Peggy's Fade Out. It's a good episode, but boy, there are a lot of storylines in that thing.
There are a lot of storylines.
You got the rat, you got the E&M, you got Willow.
And right now I have ChatGPT running the 1974 Arlington Longhorns entire season with Central Texas area teams.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So their district opponents are the Belton Tigers, the Temple Wildcats, and they make up a bunch of these names because these names aren't what these teams are called, obviously. Belton Tigers, Temple Wildcats, Killeen Kangaroos, Lampasas Badgers, Gatesville Hornets, Hillsboro Eagles, Mahia Blackcats, and the Corsicana Tigers. I think they have some of them right, but I don't think they're in the right order. Gatesville is Pirates. Hillsboro the Eagles? That might be the only one they got right. I don't know what that is out there. Yeah, whatever.
Well, hey,
but yeah,
let's save this for Friday, and we'll give the results on Friday.
Yeah.
How about that? Hey, thank you guys for being here. Michael, Trey, Artie, blah, blah, blah. I was in a box. Who am I missing here? Trey. I think I already said your name, but that's okay. I don't mind saying it twice. I'm going through it. I was in a box. Trey, Artie. Boy, you guys talk a lot, and that's great. I was in a box. Michael, Black Ant, Propane Man. I think that's it. Thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you. Artie, I'm sending out those stickers this week to you. And so you and I can get together and formulate a plan to get those things to actual people. Coach Sour is going to get them. Going to get them to state.
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just kidding.
But you want to tell them where they can find us if they want
Yeah,
more?
you can find us at BWAAKOTH at gmail.com is our email. You can go ahead and email us there. But all social media, BWAAKOTH. You can find us there and come check us out.
Yep, please do. Also, if you get a chance, check out roguemedianetwork.com. We got a bunch of stuff going on there. You can also check out 365 Sports. They are going into the last hour right now of their pregame show, but we got a lot of stuff going on over there as well. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. Couldn't do this thing without you. And I think there's just one last thing to say.
We Matanye.
We Matanye indeed. See you guys. Okay, give us just a second here,
Give
guys,
us
and we'll get
just
the
a
next
second.
one done. I just gotta get my papers.
He's gonna get his stuff together. I got my stuff together. It's kind of funny. He goes through the whole season, all the way into the playoffs. Oh yeah, I've got everybody's. I've got a list of addresses that I already have, and then if I need to post again, I'll post another thing where people can submit their addresses.
Let me get my thing.
Yeah. It even generated authentic newspaper clippings.
Really?
Yeah, I would. I just let it, because it'll suggest what should I do next kind
Sure.
of thing, and I just let it do whatever it wants to do next, just to see what it'll generate. I love playing with it. It's funny.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get this Friday
Let's
done.
go.
So I can go home and wash all the clothes I own for some reason. As your oldest Patreon, remember, I want some stickers when you send them out. You got it. I was in the box. Yeah, we'll do that definitely, and then we're gonna start generating some merch soon. Okay, here we go with Friday. Hey there, hello, hi, welcome to BWAAA, King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike,
and I am still rusty.
Still rusty. Welcome to Friday.
Welcome.
We have That Ain't Right Friday.
It is That Ain't Right Friday.
Guys. This is where we kind of talk things adjacent to King of the Hill. Today, I got a couple of things that are actually King of the Hill related. This first one comes from the Austin American Statement, the entertainment dining section. It says, Mike Judge says famed Austin chef inspired Bobby Hill in the King of the Hill reboot, which that's kind of cool that you realize that there's a real guy behind this whole thing that Bobby's doing.
Yeah. So the restaurant is actually called Uchi in Austin, UCHI. And I mean, if y'all want to know exactly where it's at, if you ever want to go visit, it's in Austin on 801 South Lamar Boulevard. And what it is it's the title is Uchi, elevated Japanese cuisine from Chef Tyson Cole. So what it is, it's non-traditional Japanese food.
Tyson Cole.
Which is what this show is about for Bobby Hill. Like the whole Bobby Hill thing is Bobby Hill has elevated food and he has non-traditional Japanese cuisine. But this specific restaurant does sushi, and they do omakase, which is seasonal. But omakase is like a meal consisted of dishes selected by the chef. So it's like the chef's selection. You trust the chef to you don't go in and say, oh, I want this. You say, I want the omakase experience.
Yeah, you get a thing,
and
the
chef does what the chef does. You trust the chef to curate the experience. So that's the cool thing about that. So yeah, so that's what Uchi kind of is. It has that, and they have like a few locations actually, not just Austin. They're in Austin, Dallas, Denver, Houston, Miami, West Hollywood, and Scottsdale. So they're kind of all around the place. But so there you go.
Here's Mike Judge talking about it to GQ. He says, when we hit on the idea that Bobby had inherited his dad's work ethic, which is unusual for a guy his age, then it started to click. So we talked about being a sushi chef as kind of performing, kind of a performing aspect to it. There's a guy named Tyson Cole who started Uchi and Uchiko in Austin, and I thought Bobby could be that guy. He was in my subconscious too. So, I mean, he went into it actually thinking that, and then it says Cole has never made sauerkraut ice cream or yuzu wurst stuffed with rice and pickled daikon like Bobby does on episode 3 of the new season. But Bobby stands his ground, says it's authentic Bobby food. Mike Judge is not the only person Cole has influenced subconsciously or not. The founding chef of Uchi, named to the Statement, and we're talking Austin American Statesman, Restaurant Hall of Fame in 2023. He's helped mentor more than 20 real-life chefs who've gone on to run their own restaurants. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
I would go there and spend a friggin' fortune.
Yeah, Michael, actually,
cheap.
Michael, I'm going to extend this to you, and I extend this to anybody that's local and anybody that's dumb enough to fly this far. If you do ever want to come and be a part of the show, or
please, yeah.
since you're in Austin, we wouldn't even. I mean, we would even go down there because we need to go down there anyway and do stuff.
We need to go perform again at the green room or
yeah,
whatever it's called.
yeah. They're waiting on us. Yeah, you just got to get in contact with the.
Well, we need to take a second show with us.
The
That's what we need to
Instagram
do.
page. I think we should take Bros, Foes, and Heroes.
Yeah. Well, you're just putting me to work twice, is what you're doing.
I'm putting you to work twice, but we could do thrice. We could all three do both episodes.
That's true.
Well, how does he feel about being in a room full of marijuana smoke? He don't care.
Oh no, he's okay with that.
He's okay with that.
All right with that.
Okay.
Modern Men lost again. Yikes! Don't know who that is, but welcome. Not sure what the yikes is for. All right, so the second one is from the Austin Chronicle or Houston Chronicle. This is about the King of the Hill beer, Alamo. It says King of the Hill is back and better than ever. Why can't I buy the beer?
Yeah, they're having a lot of distribution problems. So if you're in Houston, it's going to be a chunk of time, I think, before they get down to Houston, because what's happening is in Houston they have they don't have a distribution network in Houston. The company, which is kind of, I think it's kind of silly for them not to have it, and it's not. I don't know. It's not good for a business to not have a distribution network in a major city like that. But that's the issue they're running into right now.
Says San Antonio-based brewery Alamo Beer Company released the officially licensed Alamo beer in July. It hit H-E-B shelves across Texas 1 week before King of the Hill's 14th season premiered and sold out. It says this guy writing this story for the Chronicle says he's tried to grab a case at least 3 times, and he's come up empty each time. It looks like it may stay that way. Alamo Beer Company did not respond to multiple requests for comment, but H-E-B did shine some light on the situation. H-E-B says the initial run of King of the Hill Alamo Beer at H-E-B was a limited time offering with availability only in San Antonio and surrounding markets, which sold out within 48 hours of its release. H-E-B beer buyer Will Bliss said due to its popularity, there will be a second offering in September, but as of now, we cannot guarantee distribution in the greater Houston market due to the brewery not having a distributor in Houston, just like you said. Perhaps there's something comforting in that too. Something that could have been easily lame marketing ploy for another half-baked reboot was actually so adored that some of us will most likely never taste it. Then they talk about how it's a constant thing. Look at that. It's just a row of them, rows and rows and rows.
Cold beer.
The Alamo beer.
Yeah.
And none of this, by the way, is Peggy's Ale. So
okay. And then the other thing was they have a spice.
Spice?
There's a company called Spiceology.
Like in Dune?
Yeah, like spices and herbs. So there's a spice company called Spiceology, and I think they're in Targets and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they are obviously a seasoning company, a company that makes seasonings.
Okay.
All kinds of weird seasonings.
It's like a King of the Hill grill
Greek
spice?
Freak. They got like a Greek Freak, which is like a Greek.
Out of Kimpo.
It's got like yeast flakes in it, red pepper, chili flakes, but they have like these crazy blends and seasonings and stuff. It's like a chef, a chef inspired seasonings.
Okay.
And they created one for King of the Hill.
Oh, that's cool.
They did a collaboration with King of the Hill, so theirs is actually out right now, but it's called a beer infused barbecue rub, is what it is. It's paprika, honey, garlic, onion, chiles, and beer.
Okay.
And it's a rub,
but it
or
is
whatever. It's supposed to be a rub. Yeah. Huh. Beer extract, chile peppers, honey, smoked paprika. It's supposed to be for barbecue. So they actually, on their website, they give you a couple of recipes. So they have like a beer infused barbecue rub, beer-and-aid, grilled chicken. Then they have a rub steak and butter for barbecuing steaks, and they have a taco seasoning, a beer infused barbecue rub walking taco. So whatever that is.
Walking taco?
Yeah. And then they even give
like
you
a thing of the Fritos that you pour all the stuff in.
They even give you the recipe for the beer-and-aid, which is a marinade with beer, obviously, as the name says. So you're supposed to mix a 1/4 cup of the rub with 1 beer. We recommend Alamo, naturally. Pour over your protein of choice. Let hang out in the fridge for a few hours or overnight. Grill, roast, or pan sear to glory. And then it gives you what beer pairs best with what protein and everything. So it's they really break it down, which is kind of cool. So they don't just give you the spice; they give you like a whole breakdown of recipes and everything for the King of the Hill spice, which is actually sold out. But when it's not sold out, I think it's $14.95 on the Spiceology.com website. If you have some and you want to send it to us, that'd be cool because we don't have any, and I wasn't able to buy any. I missed the first drop. So hopefully I can catch it around on the second drop. If I can, I'm going to try to buy a few of them.
I have this week I've been in contact with the ATX TV people in Austin.
Yeah.
This is the same festival we went to when King of the Hill came out.
Are we going to do something for
this is where we interviewed John Redcorn the day after.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work something up with them to see if we could participate in some way. I also have a meeting Wednesday with South by about possibly doing something there. So
for us or for
Rogue,
for
but
Rogue,
yes,
yeah.
we would definitely be one of them.
Yeah.
So just kind of keep tuned to that, and I'll give you guys updates as I get them.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
But
Also,
the South by thing is really how we could pull in all these other people.
Yeah, no, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, no, I think that would be a really cool experience. Also, Africa's mixed condiment sauces and seasoning market is set to grow by 1.6%, reaching $15.6 billion by 2035.
Oh, fantastic! That's a fact I can use.
That's all I had
all right,
for all
so
of
you
that.
want to give us an update on the Arlen football season?
Yeah, so
here's
we were talking on
yeah,
Monday. Yeah, so on Monday we were talking about what it'd be like to simulate a Arlen football game. I'm going to go deeper, and I might do this on like Madden, where I go and create a whole team,
cool.
for Arlen. But I don't know if I'm going to go that far or not, but I might. But so this is the 1974 Arlen Longhorn football season, and of course you've got the head coach, Coach Mad Dog Sowers, and you got the Longhorn High Stadium there at the Arlen Longhorn Arlen High School, and of course the quarterback is Boomhauer.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And then, of course, the running back, wide receiver, that would be Hank Hill. And, of course, your offensive line, fullback is Bill Dotrieve. Those are the only three players I plugged in.
Right.
It did everything else on its own kind of thing. So the preseason storyline is the Longhorns come into the 1974 overlooked and underranked. Arlen hadn't had a winning season since '68. So most folks are expecting a 3-7 season. The local paper has no faith in Arlen High. Low expectations for Arlen. Coach Sowers says we got to play like we got. Yeah, I don't even mention Dale. He's not. If you ain't on the field, I ain't mentioning you. Yeah, because the newspaper ain't gonna say Dale Gribble passed out lots of towels. Like I've been watching high school football for like the last 25 years. Nobody cares about the towel boy.
They should give the towel boy more camera time.
Yeah. Sorry, Dale. We're doing the nitty gritty only. Okay, so the newspaper has no faith in Arlen. Low expectations for Arlen. The newspaper says, with Coach Sowers quoted as saying, "We got to play like we got a chip on our shoulder.
Rub some dirt on it."
So Hank, he's stepping into a bigger role as a two-way back. He's Boomhauer's go-to guy. And then you got Bill. He was determined to leave his mark on Arlen football before graduation.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the first game, week 1. Hillsboro Eagles at Arlen Longhorns. The result is, Hillsboro wins 21-17. The season opener was a sloppy, mud-soaked affair. Boomhauer hit Hank on a beautiful 35-yard touchdown, but a late fumble cost Arlen the game. The highlight play was Hank broke 3 tackles on a screen pass for a 52-yard game, setting up Arlen's first touchdown of the year.
They are the Eagles. Hillsboro is
that one's the only one they got right. You need to check land passes too. Badgers.
Okay.
I don't think that's right, but it might be.
Check it.
But Coach Sowers says, we didn't lose, boys. We just ran out of time. I like that attitude. All right, week 2. We go into week 2 at Lampasas Badgers. Lampasas wins again.
They are the Badgers.
They are the Badgers. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Gatesville's got to be the Hornets then. Check Gatesville.
Gatesville is the Hornets. I can tell you that.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess they did pick the right stuff then. We'll keep fact checking them as we go because it's kind of fun.
Tablets for everyone, says Propane Man.
Yeah. So Lampasas was physical and mean, but Bill held his own at fullback. But the O-line crumbled very late. So with Bill off the O-line and in his fullback, the O-line crumbles without him heading the center position. So they crumbled.
Well, he's the dozer.
Boomhauer was sacked 4 times, leading to frustration on the sideline.
So they lost this one also?
Yep. So Bill bulldozed. The highlight play of the game was a Bill bulldozed a defender, giving Hank a clear lane for a 28-yard touchdown run, and the crowd went wild. So week 3 is at Arlen again. This is the homecoming game against the Gatesville Hornets.
Gatesville Hornets, okay.
So Arlen wins this one, 28-17. Homecoming night brought the season's first win.
There you go, 1-2.
Boomhauer played like a man possessed, running for 2 TDs and throwing another to Hank. Boomhauer, key stat, was 165 rushing yards, 120 passing yards,
Boomhauer
and
had 165 yards rushing?
and 3 total
Wow.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay.
Principal Moss, best homecoming since 71. The chili cook-off didn't even give anybody botulism this time.
But wait,
Yep.
is he the principal?
Yeah,
It's
Principal Moss.
74. He would have been on the team.
His father.
Oh, his father. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. No one got botulism. That's a really low bar.
Arlen at the Clean
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
Yep.
Week 4. Is that
I believe it's right. Yeah,
Is
go
that
ahead
right?
and I'll double check.
I'm just kind of curious about that.
Yep.
So Killeen wins 35-20. Killeen's speed was too much for Arlen's defense. Hank scored twice. Yeah, Principal Moss was on this team. It was Principal Moss Senior. It
Yep,
was
Kangaroos.
They make shit up on here, so we're just
Yeah, they
saying
got it all
we're just
right,
saying
though.
it was Principal Moss Senior. We're saying it was his dad.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
his
so
dad.
so it is the Clean Kangaroos.
Yeah.
Belton Tigers too, right? I'm pretty
believe so,
sure that's
yeah.
right
Yeah, I'm
too.
pretty
That's
sure that's
crazy.
right.
They got the right team names.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm super impressed. This shit because it's like super specific. I wouldn't think that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
Wait. Belton. Yep, it's Tiger.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
they
crazy.
got it.
Yeah, we don't even got to fact check him anymore. I'm pretty sure that's probably right
So
on the way
Belton
out.
won.
No, I'm still on the Clean game.
Oh, Killeen game.
Clean wins 35-20. Clean's
All right, so we're
speed was
1 and
too
3.
much for Arlen's defense.
Yeesh.
Hank scored twice, but Clean's wideouts burn Arlen's corners repeatedly.
Okay.
Boomhauer threw a pick 6.
Oh no.
They got into a sideline shouting match with Coach Sowers.
Pick
Bill
6, man.
broke it up by yelling, "Y'all quit fighting. We're still losing."
Y'all go
So
fight,
Coach
man.
Sowers
We're
and
losing.
Boomhauer get into a shouting match, and Bill has to come in and break them up. All
Boomhauer
right.
gets into a shouting match.
Yeah.
That's the only unrealistic thing I've heard so far.
I don't think so. He's a quarterback. You got to get a little rowdy sometimes. They call this the Battle of Route 36, which if y'all know Route 36, it goes through Belton.
Okay.
So this is what they call the annual Battle of Route 36. Belton Tigers at Arlen, the rivalry game.
36.
Yeah.
Hey, why is it when you go to Sonic and you order a Route 44, they always say route?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
If I say route, they say route. If I say route, they say route.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
That's the way it works.
All right, so the annual
sweet?
Battle of Route 36, Route 36, whatever you say is right.
Route.
Belton was favored, but Hank put on a show with less than a minute left. Boomhauer hit Hank on a slant route for the game-winning touchdown.
Okay.
Player of the game, Hank Hill with 142 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 1 receiving touchdown.
Wowee, Hank. Good job.
Quote from the local paper says, "Hill keeps Longhorns dreaming."
So we're 2 and 3.
Yep. And Arlen at Mahia Black Cats.
Yep, that's right. Definitely.
That is definitely
That's
right.
one that sticks in your brain.
Yeah, it is.
The Mexia Black Cats.
And Mahia wins
Damn
13-7. It's an ugly defensive
2 and 4.
slugfest, but Bill went down with a sprayed ankle, leaving Hank to block and carry the load. Arlen just couldn't punch it in there. All right,
Yeah, you're
week
right.
7, Corsicana Tigers at Arlen.
Corsicana Tigers?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know the Temple Wildcats is
Yeah.
right, too. That's for sure. I know that one for sure is Temple.
All right, what happens with Corsicana?
Actually, Corsicana had a Midway Games was in Corsicana. The company Midway Games.
Oh, really?
Was out of Corsicana. Corsicana used to Battletoads.
Yeah, I remember.
Corsicana.
I remember the
Corsicana.
Yeah.
They had a video game thing out there, yeah. Corsicana came in cocky. Boomhauer's passing was erratic early, but he and Hank connected on a deep bomb before halftime that lit the crowd up. Bill returned from injury, flattening defenders. Boomhauer post-game, dang old state-bound man, I tell you what. Which, I don't know how they end up going to state, but
So
they
we're
end up
now
in
3 and
state
4?
after this. So we're 3 and 4, but they go to state with 3, 4, and 1 tie.
Who do they tie with?
They tied the last game, which is I got 2 more games to go
okay.
yet, and then we're at
Okay.
the end.
All right.
And then we'll do the playoff, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Arlen at Temple Wildcats. Temple
Yeah.
ends up winning that. Temple was the
3 and
district
5.
powerhouse and proved it. Hank managed 1 long touchdown
That's
run,
tough.
but Temple controlled the game. Coach Sowers ripped in the team afterwards, saying they were softer than a basket of kittens.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
Ugh. All right, so week 9, Hillsboro Eagles at Arlen, and they tie 21-21. Arlen needed at least a tie to squeak into the playoffs.
So they're 3-5-1.
The only way they get into the playoffs is because you have 4 district games or 5 district games or whatever it is, and you got to win those games to get. You got to have whatever the ratio is to get into the playoffs.
3-5-1.
So he got
get you in the
3-5-1.
playoffs.
without the tie, they're done. If they lose 3-6, they're out. So
That's a
they
bad
they
league.
clinch it. They clinch it in, barely clinch it in.
Okay.
They go to by-district playoff.
Okay.
Arlen versus Clean rematch.
Okay.
The revenge game.
Yeah.
With 14 seconds left, Boomhauer hit Hank on a post route to seal the win. Crowd
Oh, my
storms the
God.
field, 27-24. Boom. Next one.
4-5-1.
Temple rematch.
Okay.
We're in the quarterfinals. Temple was stunned. Bill forced a fumble late, and Hank punched it in on the next play. This was the game where folks started whispering
5-5-1.
Yeah. This was the game where folks started whispering about destiny.
Destiny.
All right, then the semifinals.
Poor Destiny. People shouldn't talk about her like that.
You got Arlen versus Belton rematch.
Okay.
Arlen wins 17-14.
Holy shit. We're
a
6-5-1.
cold, rainy night. Defensive battle. Hank played through a separated shoulder carrying the ball 25 times.
Wow.
That takes him to the state championship, and we'll tell you about that next week. No, I'm just kidding. So the state championship is Arlen versus the Cuero. This one you got to check. The Cuero Gobblers. I want to see if that's right.
Cuero Gobblers?
Yeah, Cuero Gobblers.
Okay.
And if that's right, then I'll continue on. But I just got to fact check that because that sounds. If they get that right, then they've got them all right.
Cuero Gobblers, baby.
Man, that's crazy.
Now it is the little red bird.
Yeah, it's
just
a bird,
like
a
the Arizona
warbler.
Cardinals, but
yeah,
still,
like a
it's
warbler.
Gobblers.
Yeah.
Why isn't it a turkey? If they're the Gobblers, they should be a turkey.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
maybe
the only
there's
bird they had.
Maybe there's a type of red bird called a gobbler or something.
It's the only bird we had.
The Gobblers came in heavily favored. Bill and the O-line dominated early, wearing Cuero down. Hank scored twice. Boomhauer scrambled for another, and Arlen shocked Texas high school football.
Wow.
Bill pancaked a linebacker on the final play, and Hank burst through for a 32-yard touchdown, sealing the title. So in the regular season, they were 3-5-1, and they were 4-0 in the playoffs, giving them a 7-5-1 state championship.
Holy shit.
The season awards go to Hank Hill, all-state running back and wide receiver, with 1,500 total yards and 20 total touchdowns.
Where's that trophy?
District MVP quarterback goes to Boomhauer with 1,800 total yards and 18 touchdowns. And the all-district O-line fullback goes to 90 pancake blocks and 8 rushing touchdowns.
For Bill?
Yep, for Bill. And the newspaper headline said, Arlen Times. Longhorns lasso title, Arlen state champions. From underdogs to top dogs, the Arlen Longhorns shocked Texas high school football last night by defeating the heavily favored Cuero Gobblers 24-14. Hank's 2 touchdowns and a relentless ground attack powered the victory.
Artie's got a point. Hank's ankle held out.
And I'll show this to you, Mike.
Wow, we've won a state championship, guys. How about that?
This is what the AI generated.
Oh, wow. Just hold it up show it to the camera.
Can you guys see?
Yeah, you can kind of see it. So it built a front page of the newspaper that said Longhorns lasso title.
Yeah, I did a faux newspaper, and then it asked me if I wanted to do a newspaper article for every one of the games.
Artie said Longhorns hands stay clean as Towelboy stellar.
Yeah, there you go.
That's really good. I like that. That's nice.
I like that too.
Well, hey guys, we won a title. How about that? You didn't expect that on a Friday. But thank you for joining us for this weirdly packed Friday episode. We couldn't do any of this without you guys. So thank you once again. And Rusty, you want to tell them where they can find more ridiculousness?
If you want to find more ridiculousness, you can go to MTV. That's all that's on MTV is the TV show Ridiculousness.
Pretty much it, yeah. That and teenage girls getting pregnant.
I remember. Now they don't even have that anymore. Literally, they have a contract with probably one of the greatest business minds of the last 100 years, Rob Dyrdek.
Mr. Beast? Oh.
No, Rob Dyrdek. Rob Dyrdek is an insanely good businessman.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty much the only thing that's on MTV, and he did a fat deal with them. So he made a ton of money off of it. And it's literally it's his show that's on there. It's just reruns. Yeah. But
thanks, Artie.
Yeah.
Wimitanya.
So Wimitanya, everybody. We don't have anything left to say, but Wimitanya.
Wimitanya indeed. Goodbye. All right, folks. Thank you for being here. We love you all. We'll see you again next time
on Dragon Ball Z.